There is something very unusual happening in Africa, and that is what Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are doing. These are largely landlocked countries with posits that they have inherent geographical disadvantages in international trade. But since they disconnected from ECOWAS, pockets of uncommon visions have emerged. For every dawn, I am concerned about the plan for them to have a currency union with their own currency. As I write, the three countries remain members of the West African Economic and Monetary Union, a currency union behind the CFA franc, which is issued by the Central Bank of West African States. My secondary school commerce teacher, Mr. Udaja Jr., explained that BCEAO does deposit foreign reserves in bank. The France and French nation is the guarantor of the fund CFA, which your teacher was right, because France prints this money for these countries. According to the facts, 50% of any amount France prints for them remains in France treasury. But today the issue is that the trio wants to create their own currency. Goodbye. Good people, they have done many things, including a rumor turning down an IMF loan. But this new currency will not be an easy one, which he is correct. They have written extensively in the African Union working papers on the perils of currency union with heterogeneous economic structures. So, indeed, in Nigeria we use the Naira, but without the rail networks, the level of trade between Maiduguri and Aba has gone down. The one between Ovium, my village in Abia State, and Enugu has collapsed. The old Ovium railway station served more than 9 local governments, linking communities to opportunities. So, what the writer of this article is saying is right. Yes, everybody knows that Rome was not built in a day. It's a gradual process. So, we know it's not going to be easy for these three countries to want to have a single currency, because we can see that Zimbabwe had a Zimbabwean dollar which never really worked. Zimbabwe found ZIG, which they launched 5 times and failed, and at the 6th attempt they backed it with their gold. So we know it's not going to be easy. But which one is better? For them to continue using the money of the colonial master, in which the colonial master uses in enslaving them. They print every amount for them and keep 50% of whatever amount they print for them in French treasury, which these countries can claim. So it's not going to be easy, it's going to be a long road. But if they succeed, it's going to be a game changer. We can already see that since these three countries made away with their colonial masters, they are doing far better than they were doing before. Yes, we should go and check it. Yes, they are doing far more better than they were doing under the colonial masters. Look at Niger under Bazoum. We know that Niger was the poorest country, relying heavily on aid, but it's not the case today. So it is high time more African countries do away with their, be it old colonial master or new colonial masters, because at the end of the day, when we are still under the control, whether direct or indirectly, of the colonial master, new colonial master, past colonial masters, we are not going to advance ahead. We cannot progress, we cannot flourish. Yes, Africa can never attain that height Africa is supposed to attain, because these people will not want us to progress, because they want to still keep us down. So if we refuse to be down, we must learn to do away with, be it past, new or current colonial masters. Yes, whichever way they are influencing our affairs indirectly or directly, we must completely do away with them.